is my passion. This is my love. This is the heart and soul of Monsoon Live. What's up, everybody around the world? This is Demon Monsoon Live. Of course, I'm Jeffrey, the Demon Monsoon Mysick, and WWE Invasion kicking us off on the broadcast. We brought back a classic for you from the old days, and this is a show. We are 3 weeks away from the beginning of the episodic Mania 29, and 2 weeks away from the Irish Giant Brooke, and a week away from Street Beast OG. We got a lot to cover. This show is huge because we're going to talk about some of the fights on the Street Beast Epic West Card event and the Irish Johnny Brooke. As we recapped last week, Demon Monsoon has announced we're closing the doors next year, turning pro. A lot happened. Make sure you check last week's show description at the end of this video. But first, we got to talk about the Irish Donny Brooke, a very great charity event. Warriors fighting for kids to find homes. This takes place in Pennsylvania in 2 weeks from this Saturday. And we got an exclusive for you guys. We're going to broadcast this on Facebook Live. Make sure you check out my Facebook page and we'll give you all the details. But let's talk about some of the fights that are on this card. It's kind of Street Beast, BBB Federation, great fights getting in there. We're going to go backwards with the main event, a lightweight kickboxing match. It finally is going to happen. Sean Quickly versus our buddy Matt Lightning Lyle. Going to be a great matchup for you on that one. Got to move the camera over just a little so I can see the stuff on here. In another boxing match, it's kind of PA versus New York. Andrew Ritchie versus Noah. I'm probably going to screw up the last name. Godlerio. My apologies. I don't know much about these two fighters. I know they're very top. They're excellent fighters coming out of the Mount Pleasant area. Going to be a good fight. Andrew coming down to Massillon, New York. Also from Mount Pleasant, Jake Baker versus Jason Rowe in a boxing match. That's going to be epic. And I'm going to say right now, our buddy Ben Dixon, soon to be Hall of Famer, is going to be in a super grappling match with Captain Nick Reynolds. This is going to be one for the ages. And making his return after the Street Beast fight, Joel the Black Kryptonian taking on the Beast Ryan Nesbitt. Boxing going to be huge. And you can't talk about a Donnybrook event without these two men. Two of my dear friends, the owner of BBB Federation. Yes, they're back. Dangerous Don Eaton versus our buddy and also soon to be Hall of Famer, the Preaching Puncher, JC McGlory. Screwing that name up a lot today, guys. I'm throwing names up there. Go figure. And that will be an epic boxing match. Two tough, heavy, I'm not saying heavyweights, but two good fighters. If you guys have never seen Don box, it's a thing of art. If you've never seen James box, it's a thing of art. You guys are going to see that exclusively at the Donnybrook and, of course, on Demon Monsoon Live. Before that, Aaron Law, the Assassin versus Big Daddy Doc Hodgson. It's my hometown of Pottstown versus Brooklyn, New York. Know these two fighters, great fight. And you can't have an event without old Demon. Demon going against Amano Wells. It's the original Philly bad boy versus Philadelphia. Also, just so you guys know, our buddy Ben and I will be doing a boxing match. And Demon's not done. He's doing a third one with a young up-and-coming fighter. You're going to see all that in 2 weeks, and it's going to be huge. I will say it right now. We're also going to be inducting the youngest member into the Demon Monsoon Live Hall of Fame. Little JJ going in, as I remember. But if you guys want to help, we will give you guys all the tools and donations, ways you can help with kids to find homes. This is a great charity event that I'm doing. We will have members of Team Demon there. I got a ride, so we're going to have some folks. And who knows, my buddy Jigsaw might be in action too. But let's go to the big one. You know, WWE is missing on this. It is the Super Bowl, the World Series, the WrestleMania of Street Beast World occurring in just 4 weeks. 4 weeks from the day this is broadcasted. It is OG, Street Beast West Coast, Scrapyard. I don't know if Dirty South's involved, but I think everybody's involved. And of course, it is Mania 29, the 40th celebration. Yours truly turning 40. We're going to go in a big style. We're going to talk. We're going to try to cover as many fights as we can. Give you our opinions on it. Give you my opinion on it. And I'm going to say right now, I'm not going to pick winners. I'm not that kind of person. But some of these matchups is the mother of all matchups. Like, I'm sorry, Wero and Smoke have done the impossible. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about, first up, Viking Warrior versus Asharoth. Probably screwing it up. My apologies. Boxing, that's going to be a war. Prodigy versus Man in a Mirror. Dude, it's going to be OG versus Street Beast West Coast. Man in a Mirror, that's going to be a great fight. Man in a Mirror, top dog. Demons trained with him all the time. Another OG, Little Mac, our buddy, versus Diesel. I'm not picking no winners in any of this because I love both of them. Prince KT versus Money Meal. Money, undisputedly top dog. That's going to be a war. We're going to go a little further. I know that, like I said, there's a lot of fights on here. So if I don't get to yours, my apologies. About to be ignited to the Hall of Fame. Sensation versus No Gi. OG versus Street Beast West Coast. Oh my goodness. Shinny versus Ryu Senai. Karate Combat. Ooh, I'm getting shaky. It's going to be big. This is going to be nuts. What about Fairplay versus 619? The Pro Exhibition Bout versus 619. There's going to be a war in the desert. And Battleborn versus Crazy Legs Kickboxing. How freaking nuts is that? Shinny versus Young and Lavish. Sick. Hitman versus, I want to see this, Demerick. Probably going to have 2 title fight. And then there's this guy called Demon versus Zito. Probably screwing that up too. That's going to be epic. I mean, guys, I'm looking at this card. Let me show you guys what I got. I got the fight card right here. And I'm going to do this. I never do this. That is the fight card. I mean, look at this. This is some of the who's who in Street Beat. How nuts! It's the World Series of it. So, now, no, I'm not gonna crown the top OG and top Street Beast West Coast and Scrapyard. No. This is more of Invasion and WrestleMania combined. Some of y'all know Mania coming up. This is going to be the biggest thing. We're looking at a 3-part event starting the weekend before, which is going to be the 18th. So we got Mania Part 1. Just so you guys have program notes. Mania Part 1 on the 18th. Mania Part 2 the 26th. And we're going to wrap it up with Autism Awareness Month kickoff at Street Beefs, which is going to be a huge event. That's going to be nuts. I'm excited about this because this month of March is madness. I'm literally going to lose my hair. But here's the thing. It's the Super Bowl, guys. I'm sorry. These fights, the fights at Donnybrook, the fights at the OG are next week, and the fights at freaking The Super Bowl of Street Beast West Coast is going to be huge. And of course, we're about to have the final chapter with Demon. I mean, dude, you can't get no bigger than this. Tune in to Street Beast. We're going to give you all the links. Like we said, we're going to give you the link to the Street Beast West Coast, Scrapyard, and of course, OG Yard at the end of this video. My predictions. I guess everybody wants my predictions. Let's go to the Donny Brooke first. I literally think it's going to be a slobberknocker across the whole board and on the whole card. On the West Coast side, the event, Mania, as I'm calling it, I'm not telling you who I think is going to win. They're all warriors. They're the best. They're the best. They signed up. They're the best. Oh, I forgot one. Oh, my goodness. Duva versus Unknown. I can't forget Unknown. Unknown's my boy, too. So, love you, Unknown. Just so you guys know, program no wise. Next week, you guys will meet the man who will play a role in the season finale of this broadcast. Season 20. It's gonna be wild. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to kick everything off. Mania 29 is it kicks off in 3 weeks. Donny Brooke in 2. Street Beast next week. The season finale on its way. Buckle up, guys. This has been Demon Monsoon Live. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Later days.